Grant's Appliances is proud to present the One Take Wonders and their rendition of A Christmas Carol.
It's Christmas Eve, London, 1843. Jacob Marley is dead as a doornail.
Not exactly recent news. Marley's been dead for years. But for this story to make sense, you gotta understand, he's dead.
As I was saying, it's Christmas in London.
You don't sound British.
Stop it. The story begins in the offices of Ebenezer Scrooge and his long-dead partner, Jacob Marley.
Brr. Mr. Scrooge, might I add some coal to the fire?
Absolutely not. Coal costs money. Doesn't your coat keep you warm?
Not really, sir. It's holy.
Then I suggest you get a new one. I suppose you'll want a day off tomorrow, too.
Yes, sir. Christmas comes but once a year.
And yet I have to pay for a day not worked? Humbug! You'd better be here all the earlier the next morn.
Scrooge's niece, Frederica, arrives in hopes of spreading cheer.
Merry Christmas, Uncle!
Bah humbug!
For Christmas, you can't meet...
I do. What reason do you have to be merry? You're not wealthy.
What reason do you have to be gloomy with all your riches?
Humbug! What is Christmas but a time for wasting money on things you don't need? Every idiot who says Merry Christmas should be boiled in their own pudding.
Gross.
Agreed.
Uncle!
You celebrate the holiday your way, let me celebrate it in mine.
But you don't celebrate it.
Then let me not. What good has it ever done?
Many things do us good without making us rich, Uncle.
Yes!
Quiet, Cratchit, or you'll celebrate Christmas looking for a new job.
Have Christmas dinner with us tomorrow, Uncle Scrooge.
Humbug.
But why not?
That's enough talk about Christmas. Now, good day.
Very well, but I shall keep my Christmas spirit, Uncle. Merry Christmas, Mr. Cratchit.
And Happy New Year to you.
Broke niece and clerk without enough money to feed his family, wishing each other merry and happy tidings. Unacceptable!
That evening, Scrooge sits alone by his fireplace.
Cozy.
Ooh. He hears a door fly open and the rattling of chains.
What's that noise?
Passing through the door, a ghost enters Scrooge's chamber. Wrapped in bandages, the ghost is laden with chains.
Heavy metal.
Stop it.
You don't scare me. I'm not frightened by shadows.
You don't believe in me?
I do not.
The ghost shrieks and rattles his chains. Scrooge drops to his knees and covers his face.
I would too if I looked like that.
Mercy, spirit! What is it that you want?
There is much I want. I'm your partner, Jacob Marley. I must drag this chain and wander the world forever. Woe is me!
But why are you chained?
Each link is a punishment for some kind of deed I failed to do. Oh, why did I not show charity?
Who's Charity?
I think he means he was not more kind to those who needed it.
But you were always so good in business. You made so much money.
Mankind should have been my business. Scrooge, do you understand the weight of the chain you are making? 7 years ago, it was heavy and long as mine is now, and you have added to it each year.
Jacob, what can I do?
Hear me, Scrooge. You will be haunted by the 3 spirits. Listen and learn. Expect the first when the clock strikes 1.
At 1 a.m., Scrooge is awakening to see the first ghost.
I am the ghost of Christmas past. I will show you your life as it used to be. Rise and walk with me.
They magically pass into Scrooge's past. The ghost and Scrooge are suddenly standing inside an old warehouse.
Do you recognize this place?
I held my first job here. Why, there's old Mr. Fezziwig. He was a decent man.
Scrooge sees himself as a cheerful young man.
It's Christmas Eve! Yo-ho, everyone! No more work tonight! Clear the floor for dancing and fiddling and celebrating!
Fiddling?
Playing violins, you moron. The food is brought in, the music begins. Everyone starts to dance, including young Scrooge.
Look at his legs go!
Look at this waste of money.
Waste of money? Look how happy everyone is. Fezziwig was always making people happy. It was the little things he did mostly. A pat on the back for a job well done.
With whom are you dancing? You look so happy.
It's Belle. Belle.
You loved her, but you didn't marry her.
I needed to seek my fortune first.
You mean you couldn't love her and have your love of wealth?
Spirit! Why do you torture me? Show me no more!
The spirit disappears, leaving Scrooge suddenly alone back in his room.
The clock strikes 2.
I'm the ghost of Christmas present. You have never seen the likes of me before.
The second spirit radiates joy from the Christmas season, and its clear gaze frightens Scrooge.
Spirit! Take me where you will. Let me learn from you.
Look upon me. You and I shall see how things really are.
The ghost and Scrooge appear in the doorway of a small house. They see a small fire in the fireplace.
And an even smaller table for dinner. How many people seriously can sit there?
Where are we?
Do you not know the home of your own clerk, Bob Cratchit? Come inside. The family's about to dine.
Cratchit's son, Tiny Tim, hobbles to the table on an old crutch.
Mother, there was never such a grand goose as this.
Splendid, my dear. A triumph.
So excited over a small goose. You'd think it was a prize turkey.
It's all they can afford. They are not a well-off family.
Yet they are a happy one. Look how pleased they are, especially Tiny Tim.
A toast to Mr. Scrooge, the founder of our feast.
The founder indeed.
My dear, please.
I will toast to his health for you, my dear, on this Christmas. To the miserly, unkind Mr. Scrooge.
And God bless us, every one.
Tell me, Spirit, will Tiny Tim live?
I see an empty chair and a crutch hung on the wall.
Oh, no! Say he will be all right.
If there's no change in his surroundings, the child will soon die.
Scrooge awakens in his room, horrified as the ghost vanishes.
At 3 a.m., another ghost appears. This third phantom is all in black.
Are you the ghost of Christmas yet to come?
The ghost does not answer. It merely points a long, bony finger into the night.
Ghost of the future! I fear you the most.
The spirit takes Scrooge to a lonely cemetery covered in weeds. A coffin is being lowered into the ground.
Whose funeral is this that no one attends? Why is no one here? Tell me, Spirit, is there no one who cared for this person?
When did he die?
Last week.
What was the matter with him?
An empty heart, I suppose.
Little good all his money did for him.
At least he saved money on this funeral with a cheap burial.
No one to mourn him.
No one cares.
Before I look at the gravestone, tell me, Spirit, can the future be changed?
The spirit points at the stone. Scrooge sees the name of Ebenezer Scrooge upon the marker.
No! Spirit, hear me. Can I erase the name on the stone? I am no longer the kind of person I have been. I will be kind and generous. I will honor Christmas with all my heart.
Scrooge awakens in the morning, so delighted to see the sunshine he laughs out loud. He opens the window and calls to a boy passing by.
What day is it today, my fine lad?
Today, why Christmas Day.
I haven't missed it. Thank goodness. Do you know the prize turkey in the butcher's window?
The one as big as I am?
Yes, that's the one. I'll pay you to go and get it. Have it brought to Bob Cratchit's house.
Yes, sir. Merry Christmas.
The Cratchits must not know who sent it. Then I'm off to my niece's home for dinner.
Scrooge spends the rest of the day spreading Christmas cheer, joyfully sharing his wealth with neighbors and strangers.
That seems to take a long time. Should we sing a song?
Have you heard me sing? I think not.
The next day, Scrooge arrives at the office early. Cratchit arrives, shivering from the cold.
You're 18 and 1/2 minutes late.
It's only once a year, sir. We had quite a celebration last night. A kind stranger sent us a prize turkey, and we had a merry time into the wee hours of the night. It won't happen again, sir.
He said we.
Stop it.
I'll tell you what. I'm not going to stand for this any longer.
Poor Cratchit. He is certainly about to be fired.
Therefore, Mr. Cratchit, I'm doubling your salary.
Cratchit is stunned.
Merry Christmas, Mr. Cratchit. A merrier time than ever. And your salary is just a start. I'll assist your family in any way I can. And we'll start by getting Tiny Tim the help he needs. Now, put some more coal on the fire. Let's have some heat.
Scrooge is even better than his word. He becomes as good as a man as the city has ever seen. It is said that if any man knows how to celebrate Christmas, it's Ebenezer Scrooge.
Merry